Hello my dear students. Now we will discuss about how to find value of a polynomial and how to find zero of a polynomial and how to find zero of a polynomial if there is any graph. If there is any polynomial, let it be, let f of x equal to x square plus 2x. Find the value of this polynomial at x equal to 3. How to find value of this polynomial at x equal to 3? Value of polynomial at x equal to 3 is f of 3 only. That is f of 3 equal to, in the place of x I am substituting 3, then we can get value of polynomial. F of 3 equal to 3 square plus 2 into 3. So it is 9 plus 6. It is 15. So 15 is called as value of f of x at x equal to 3 only. Maybe if by changing the different values of x, we can get different values of that polynomial also. Now, what is zero of a polynomial? Let f of x equal to, I am taking f of x as two x plus 5. Then how to find zero of this polynomial? To find the zero of this polynomial, by substituting which value in the place of x, we can get the value of the polynomial is 0. Then that value of x we are calling as 0 of that polynomial. Once again, by substituting which value in the place of x, f of x will become 0. Then that value of x is called as 0 of that polynomial. See, if you are substituting 1 in the place of x, 2 into 1 plus 5, that is 7. It is not equal to 0. So 1 is not a 0 of that polynomial. So if you are substituting 2 there, 2 into 2, 4, 4 plus 5, 9. It is not a 0. So x equal to 2 is also not a 0 of that polynomial. If you got answer 0, then that value of x we are calling as 0 of that polynomial f of x. But by substituting which value we can get 0? To find that, equate this polynomial to 0 and find x values. So 2x plus 5 equal to 0. So 2x equal to minus 5, x equal to minus 5 by 2. Now this is we are calling as is 0 of f of x. See, if you substitute minus 5 by 2 in the place of x, we must get value of this polynomial as 0 only. That's why we are calling x equal to minus 5 by 2 is 0 of f of x. Now I am checking. This is verification only. F of minus 5 by 2 equal to 2 into minus 5 by 2 plus 5. Here we can cancel 2 and 2, we can get minus 5. Minus 5 plus 5 is equal to 0. That's why we are calling minus 5 by 2 is called as 0 of this polynomial f of x. See, here it is a linear polynomial, so it will contain 1 0. If it is a quadratic polynomial, we have to split that into two factors. Then we can say how many zeros it contains. So depends on its degree. A polynomial contain at most n zeros. If there is a polynomial of degree n, then that polynomial will contain at most n zeros. For example, if it is a quadratic polynomial, it may contain 2 zeros or 1 zero or no zeros also. So by splitting into two factors, we will get 2 zeros only. If it is not possible to split into real factors, then there is no real numbers, so there is no zeros also. And there may be equal roots or equal zeros. The value of x we are calling as roots in case of quadratic equations. So if it contain equal factors, then both if you are equating to 0, then it will contain equal zeros. So in that case it will contain only 1 0 but repeated zeros. And one more example we will see by taking a quadratic polynomial. One more example, there is f of x equal to x square plus 5x plus 6. See, we can split this into factors and then we can find x values. I am equating to 0, x square plus 5x plus 6 equal to 0. Factors of 6 are 2 and 3, so I am writing 5x as 2x plus 3x plus 6 equal to 0. If you take x common here, x into x plus 2 plus 3 into x plus 2. In these two I am taking 3 common, in these two I am taking x common. Now this is one term, this is second term. In both these two terms, we can take x plus 2 common. If you take x plus 2 common, x plus 2 into, now I am taking x plus 2 common, x plus 2 into x plus 3 equal to 0. Now I am equating both the factors to 0, x plus 2 equal to 0, so x equal to minus 2. X plus 3 equal to 0, so x equal to minus 3. So minus 2 and minus 3 we are calling as zeros of this polynomial f of x for this polynomial. So minus 2 comma minus 3 are zeros of f of x here. Now how to find zeros if there is any graph? Depends on the graph. Graphical method. So if there is any graph, he will give x-axis and y-axis. This is y-axis and this is x-axis. X-axis and y-axis. If the graph is intersecting x-axis only, then only it will contain zeros. Otherwise it does not contain zero. No need to check whether the graph is intersecting y-axis or not. If the graph is intersecting x-axis, then it will contain zeros. Otherwise it doesn't contain any zeros. For example, here this is the graph. It is intersecting x-axis at 3 different points. Here, here and here. If, for example, if it is minus 3 and if it is minus 1 and it is 2, then at how many points it is intersecting x-axis? At 3 points. So it contains 3 zeros. What are those 3 zeros? Minus 3, minus 1, minus 2 only. So it is a cubic polynomial. If it contains 3 zeros, it is a cubic polynomial. And it is intersecting y-axis at one point, but don't consider where it is intersecting y-axis, at how many points it is intersecting y-axis. We have to check at how many points it is intersecting x-axis. If the graph is not intersecting x-axis, then there is no zeros also. So here I am taking one more graph. Here it is x-axis and it is y-axis. Here if the graph is like this, in this case it is not intersecting x-axis at anywhere, so there is no zeros. And one more graph. If it is x-axis and it is y-axis, x and it is y. If this is the graph, it is intersecting at origin at anywhere, somewhere it is intersecting at origin. This is the graph. This line is intersecting at origin. So how many zeros it contains? At one point only it is intersecting. So 1 0. So actual graph is this line only. So here in this case, this is graph. And in this case, this is the graph, quadratic polynomial. And in the third case, this line we are calling as graph. Don't consider x-axis and y-axis. If it is intersecting x-axis, then it will contain zeros. If it is not intersecting x-axis, then there is no zeros also. Here it is intersecting x-axis, so it contains 1 0 only at one point, so 1 0. Here it is not intersecting x-axis at anywhere, so no zeros. Here it is intersecting x-axis at 3 points, so it contains 3 zeros. Thank you everyone. Bye.